often asked to help with strumming. I have bad strumming, I don't have any rhythm, and what is all this up, down, up business about? And so what I like to explain to people is that rhythm is the most important thing. You can take an awful sounding, that right there, this sounds awful, but and if you give it a good rhythm, people will go and say, wow, that's great, you sound awesome. Well, that's just noise, but I'm doing it with rhythm. Whereas you could play some really beautiful chords, but if you don't have a sense of rhythm, it's not really going to sound good. So the most crucial part of any playing is to be able to have good rhythm. And other than waltzes and things, let's just discuss, most songs are in 4. So when you want to translate down and ups into music language, we're doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that is like the essence, that's like the blueprint, the structure of your music, is you're starting with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yes, I do. So if you get used to doing this down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and you're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you can try just playing the downs, down, 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 down. Now, of course, in order to play another down, you have to bring your hand up. So you could play some of those ups. So now you're playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you could try just playing the ups. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so what a rhythm is really any combination of those downs and ups, and even more important is the omission of them now and then. So down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down. So what you start to do, you're starting to create a pattern out of that basic down and up motion. And that is what a rhythm is the combination of accents, omissions, and down and ups. And as long as you keep your hand going down and up, you're right on the beat, always. Well, to make something interesting, you don't want to make up a new rhythm every single 4 beats. You want to stick with a fairly good rhythm. But again, when you're always doing this down-up business and you're keeping that consistent, if you were to accidentally play one beat that you didn't mean to, it's okay because you're still on the beat. Or if you didn't play when you meant to, or if that's what I just said, no matter what you do, you are on the beat. And so you could, to keep things interesting, you want to leave little holes too, because you're probably going to play with other players. Or even if you're not, you're still working with the absence of sound. So you want to leave little spaces like, leave little spaces so something else can go in there. And maybe you play the same thing over and over, but every 4th time, you vary it a little bit. And there you have a repeating pattern, but every 4 repeats, you've got a little anomaly. And that's a bigger pattern now, so that you're not just droning on. So even when you see a lead sheet that says down, up, or whatever the suggested rhythm is, you don't really want to do that constantly either. That's just a suggestion to give you a feel. So what I like to tell people is learn how to play on the beat and with all variations. Learn that rhythm and the down-ups, and in music we say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if you learn every way in and out of that with all possible combinations, you don't need to learn strums anymore. You've got all the strums you need, and you just listen to what sounds good at that moment.